In a world that has known peace amongst its land for millennia, the continents are suddenly thrust into war when a son usurps his father's throne, seeking to annihilate anything that stands in his path on his quest for world domination. Follow our vagabond adventurers as I, Vandalxero, guide them through an Aetherpunk-inspired world as they take on an empire, hold off otherworldly forces, and bring peace back to an afflicted land. Let's go to war. So the king approaches you while you're all eating at your table. Oh,
Anyone
what
cut
do
the
you?
corners of their mouth?
Oh, Jesus.
No. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've
Shut
been
the
sitting here. I'm like,
fuck
oh, I can't.
The king approaches your table while you guys are eating, because when we last left off, you were eating at the banquet. That was fucking gross. Everyone is mad at you. And he asks, "Can you four come with me? I have something I need to discuss with you."
You sure about that one?
Why does he want? Is there something wrong with Dook?
I didn't do it, I swear.
He's been here the whole time.
You all look and you don't see Dook at your table with you. He is over talking with Gramminx.
Grandma's?
At another table.
Did he do something wrong?
No, he's busy and.
Can I bring the food?
Sure.
All right.
I need to ask you guys to do me a favor.
What's the favor?
We gotta go with him. We're going with him. You want to know the favor? Go. Let's go.
War is not the appropriate place to talk about it.
We're getting paid for this, right?
We'll discuss your payment when we are out of the hall.
Okay.
Wonder what he's trying to hide.
So there is payment.
So he brings you to the war room that you guys have gone to before. He takes you behind the throne. I need you to look into some disappearances that have been happening in town.
That's safe.
I don't have many leads on it. The only one I know is what my spy tells me.
Who's your spy?
I feel like you can ask that question because it's a spy. It's supposed to be secret.
He looks at Saal and he's like, "You have already met him."
Oh shit! Oh shit! It's the dude from the bar.
Oh, what bar?
Vadrick, you can come out now.
Shit.
So from out of the shadows steps a tabaxi.
Ooh, a kitty.
Nope.
Good day, mate.
That's not a kitty. That's. Yeah, I'll let him get mad at you. I'll just let him get mad at you.
You don't want to try to pet him.
No, I wasn't gonna ask.
Listen, we could play Ring Around the Dingo, or you could just get to the point of what I'm trying to tell you.
What's
It's
it?
not fun. They're
Yeah.
vicious.
They're vicious. What are they?
I would be too with a name like Dingo.
What are they?
Depending on how hungry Malcolm gets, he can be pretty vicious.
It's like a big dog.
If you're a postman, you watch it.
Mm-hmm. He's like a,
True. He really doesn't like the mail system.
I've known some dogs like that too.
You're comparing. Okay. Moving
Okay,
on.
so
So
I'm putting
listen,
the pieces together. Go ahead.
my boss is not my boss. He is
That's
the
a wrong-
That's not a sentence. That doesn't make any sense.
my
I knew it.
boss
He's dirty, isn't he?
at the
that'll-
King's Larder is not my boss. That is
Well, then-
not the man I work for.
then he's not your boss, so you
Okay.
wouldn't say he was your boss in the first place.
I still have to play
role-playing.
I still have to
Oh.
play the part to not draw suspicion.
One at a
Oh,
time.
you don't want to like be discovered. Got it.
Correct.
It's a double. What is it? Hang on. I can't
A
think of
double-
it.
a double-
Think of it.
A double
A
negative.
double cross.
Oh,
Double agent.
Triple cross.
It's a cross.
it's a cross.
Yes. It cancels itself out.
And
Ever
Called a
since-
crisscross.
It's a star,
Chris
maybe?
will make a note.
Listen, ever since that
Asterisk.
woman came into play about a month ago, he's been acting weird.
That woman. Are you talking about the dice lady?
I have no idea what we're talking about.
You're such an
Look at it.
asshole for making this a side quest.
Who are these people?
What was her name? What the hell was her name?
I
Well,
don't
call
know.
it
What
Pam.
the hell are we
Right.
talking about?
You know what? I wrote it. I must have written it down.
I learned how
I
to
didn't
do a
write
new
it down.
spell, guys. It's like pulling my book.
I didn't even
Was
write
it-
it down because
Brenda.
I have
I
to
did
be
not write it
completely
down.
honest. There was literally nothing going on, and then Tater was like, "I can't be here for a couple weeks." I was like, "Well, there we go.
Breaking the immersion.
Sorry."
Okay. All right. Hang on. Hang on.
This is perfect. You're doing very well. For in my head canon, her name was Brenda. So
We'll go with it, Brenda.
Well,
right
I
in
mean, we do have canon, like actual,
yeah.
actual filmed video of
all
it.
right, all right. Saal is going to be concentrating on something else for a moment.
I don't know what we're talking
It
about.
was like a.
He couldn't. He could. Fuzzrab. He couldn't steal his money.
Wait. Who? Hi, I'm Ironhide.
Oh, you didn't go to the bar with us.
You wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't
This
know what
lady
the hell's
grifted
going
us
on
at
either.
dice. We got dice grifted.
But isn't
Also,
like
I don't know how to
Duke
play.
a dice player or something? Wasn't Duke like
Also,
supposed to be
I
a good
punched
dice
somebody.
guy?
What?
Just because you
Why'd
know how
you
to play something doesn't mean you
Who'd
make
you
it good.
punch?
A big dude, and then he punched me back and broke my nose.
Mm.
I fixed it with my magic hand. It's fine.
It looks good.
Thanks.
Mm.
All right,
Surprised
but
nobody asked me about the blood.
I have magic hands too.
Did they fix the broken? You know what? That's enough of that.
my one lead is that she frequents an establishment that is constantly moving, so it's hard to pinpoint.
What kind
That's
of
about-
establishment is it?
It's a restaurant.
Ooh, what if we like can we put like some sort of tracking device in some gold and then like lose at dice with her and then she takes it with her and then we can find her.
So
I don't is that possible?
Wait,
Did I
is
make
it
You
that
have
up?
the ability to do that.
is it a roach coach?
A what?
One of
A food truck.
a food truck, a roach coach.
No. It's
Ew. That's
as far as I know, it's in one place for about a week and then it moves. We can never track it down in the city.
Is it a magical thing?
It must be. Big man with pointy horns.
Ironhide. Pleasure to meet you. I can locate objects. Do you know if anything there like has something else that wouldn't be around normally, like exotic fruits or like a
Not off the top of
gun
my head.
over the bar?
I haven't had the chance to slip away from the boss long enough to actually investigate this further myself. He's been pretty demanding as of late, which is
The
why
not boss.
correct.
Okay, because he's the boss, and I point to the king.
Yes.
Okay, so you work for him and not some person at another rest. I don't. How did you meet him? I look at Saal.
I work for both. He's boss number 1 and points to the king, and then sub boss
Sorry, I was trying to find
is Hassany
Brenda's
Bibblesworth.
name.
Hassany Bibblesworth?
That's the man who owns the king's larder.
So the king's larder. I look at the king. What is a larder?
It's like a fucking pantry, dude.
What the foul-mouthed person said, yes.
And where is your larder, sir?
Well, it's
King's Larder is a bar.
Oh, okay. All right. I get you now.
Yeah, he didn't go with us. He didn't.
Sorry about that, Mister Your Majesty.
You were talking
What's
about
it-
the
so-
King's pantry.
So you guys just go there and drink alcohol?
And play dice.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, dice. Where? How? So why is this lady being tracked down? Why do we need to find her?
well,
Her name was Sheila. No, I don't know. I
The-
can't remember.
the king steps in and says, "Well, I get a portion of what he makes because it's associated with me, and I give him the ability to use the name the King's Larder."
Oh, that makes sense.
So it's trade.
Yeah,
It is trade, whatever that means. Yes.
it could be.
I
Steve's.
remember her name now.
What was it?
Linda.
It's Marguerite.
Marguerite.
Marguerite. Shit.
So
She looked like a Brenda. I don't know.
so we gotta tail this lady.
Hold on. I have a question before we tell this lady Marguerite. You say you get money from the bar downtown?
The money that they make. Yes. I get
Goes
5%
to
of
you?
my profit.
Racketeering.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking it's a
It's
little
not a trademark.
racketeering, a little mafia, if you wanna. It's like I'm
So
the
you
king.
just
I
call it
need to get
racketeering?
my money. That kind of thing.
I've been involved in racketeering once or twice, and that sounds a lot like racketeering.
Well, I mean,
And he doesn't even have a racket.
It's legal gambling. How do you think it stays legal?
Was that just because you
Fair
get
enough.
to make the laws? Like that makes sense, I guess. But like, do you need the
The money
like,
goes back into the town.
the income? Is that important? Like 5% of 100
Do you
gold? is-
understand how much gambling happens at that location?
No,
How do you
I've
think I
never
make-
been there. This is the whole point.
My point
I was there.
is
The whole
we're able
top floor
to
is gambling.
we're able to keep the streets repaired in case things happen. We're able to keep the walls repaired. It's to help repair things.
So you use racketeering to pay for
Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
infrastructure.
It's a-
Got it.
Sure.
which sounds just like more racketeering.
I mean, I guess it benefits everyone.
We don't tax anyone, so I don't understand why this is a problem.
Guys, sometime we're gonna have to have a conversation about death and taxes.
There are no
I
taxes.
don't care.
It sounds like a tax to me.
I've been
What is
working
this
in this.
margarita
I've been
that
working
you
in this economy for a long time, and I haven't. I wish I had doing some of these more of these rules a little better. Learning a lot right now.
Been playing,
I mean,
you've paying
we
taxes this
don't-
whole time.
We, your town does
Don't
things
tell 'em.
differently. We
wait,
don't.
so the laws aren't the same throughout the whole continent?
No.
So this is like,
The
Dude,
mayor of
it's
your
different.
town runs things differently than I run things here.
Mayor Tuckerson is gonna get a fucking handful when I get home. He better not be a postman because he's gonna get a little extra.
why would the mayor be a postman?
I don't
Again.
know. We are a small
It's
town.
a-
There's probably a
it's a
lot of
small
stuff
town.
going on.
If you have concerns about how your town's being running, submit them to my receptionist, and I will get to them when I can. However, that's not what we're here to discuss. We're not here to discuss what is happening with the money. We're here to discuss what is happening with the disappearances.
So how many people have disappeared?
As of a month ago, about 400.
Holy shit! That should be a little more concerning. Like, oh, by the way, can you guys see 4 people take care of these 400 people that are missing? I'm sorry.
So
That's insane to
400
me.
in a town of about, last we did a population check, about 1.4 million.
Get out of here with your 400. That's a lot of people. I don't care. That's crazy.
Hey, I mean, about 200 people went missing in Ottawa last year, so
Where is this Ottawa?
Not real.
it's a different.
That's in the Faerun, Sword Coast.
It could be
It's a different
4
place.
people or 400. It doesn't matter how many. Where were the last times they were seen?
I'm just nervous. That's a lot.
In different parts. Again,
When,
As-
where, what
as
time?
Badgerick said, it's hard to pinpoint because the location that they keep disappearing from differs every time. It's a different section, a different quadrant of the section. It keeps
Different times?
different times, day, night. It's hard to pinpoint. We have several establishments that constantly are moving. There's nothing. It's hard to figure out. We know it's a restaurant. We can't tell if it's a food cart or an actual restaurant. Many move.
I already have a suspicion.
Does it have a name?
It has to be Dunstan.
Why would it have to be
Because he
Dunstan?
can move.
So, he's a lovely person.
Who?
We start
He is.
a food cart.
No?
You want to start a food truck cart?
No.
We start a food cart.
You?
we ingrain ourselves in the culinary scene.
I am an
wanna be
entrepreneur.
part-
I could
okay,
probably
makes
help
sense.
with some of the business stuff.
How long do we have, King?
I mean, you're supposed to leave tomorrow,
All right, so we need a
but
cart.
we can push it back a couple
We
days
need-
if we need to.
We need
I
some
can
food.
I can
we need a
provide all
montage.
this.
An
I'm not
actual
doing that.
an actual chef because none of us know how to
Would
cook.
be a good salesman.
You
He knows
need
how to cook.
a
I
dude.
mean, it's all vegan stuff, but he can do
That-
it.
Vegetarian.
Sorry, I thought it was vegan.
You just see Malcolm looking at you like wide-eyed, doesn't like look at Ironheart. Just
What are we doing? Why are we doing a food trip? We're just looking for missing people.
Because we can't pinpoint where they're going or who's doing it. So the idea was to ingrain ourselves into the seedy underbelly of the food truck or food cart world.
This plan sounds awfully convoluted.
so.
Sure.
What's now? Now we need to think about what we're selling. Okay, so do we want to do fish on a stick? Do we want to do chicken on a stick?
Something easy.
Do we
like
want to do steak on a stick?
No, why does it all have to be on a stick?
I think everything on the food cart is on sticks for some reason.
No, you got bacon pancakes from a food cart. He got
That
pineapple.
was a
on
festival.
There's no
That-
sticks.
Do you remember the food
I'm gonna
carts
go
in our
look for
hometown?
food.
They were like, it was like Frank just giving you like
everything's-
chicken
everything's on a
bites,
stick, you're
little
right.
pieces of
Yeah.
chickens on sticks. Like what?
Yeah, you're right. It was all stick food.
Grilled
Well,
cheese
mates.
on the stick.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't feel like that would work.
Oh boy.
I guess you could like. I don't know how that would work.
All I can say is start in the Southern District. That's where the boss was last seen. He's still.
Okay,
hot
so
as a thread.
we gotta stop this boss thing. So the other guy is not your boss. What's his real name? Bibblestock or something?
Assany
A-
Bibblesworth.
Hassany.
Wrote
Bibblesworth.
it
So
down.
Bibblesworth. Say Bibblesworth, not boss. 'cause I
Mr.
don't-
Bibblesworth.
That works. Yeah, it's much better. Because then when you say boss, I think the king's gonna be like lost and looking right at him.
No, he's
Honestly-
saying boss with a lowercase b. King is boss
Right.
with a capital B.
Got you.
Maybe-
got you. I can't understand inflection like that by looking at him.
Maybe
I
check
totally understood
Marguerite.
it. I don't know.
Marguerite.
That's the cheating dice lady with her knitting. She had knitting with her to make it seem like she was super, super chill.
Is she like really old?
Was she? I don't think she was
She was
that.
middle aged. She was like middle aged.
She was like 30.
Oh, I
That's
thought you were
why is
saying
she
she was,
knitting?
like,
Knitting's so boring. It's like grandmas do that stuff.
maybe she's an old soul.
I couldn't tell you.
Or she's a cheater. She was using it
Okay,
to cheat.
so we're gonna go start
Yeah,
in
it
the
was a
south
lie.
of the city.
Southern
He-
District.
He hands you a paper that has Marguerite's address on it.
Oh shit.
So you know where she lives?
I know where she lives, but I don't know anything past that. As I
Oh.
said,
So-
I don't get much of a chance to go away from the ball.
I say we send.
Mr. Bibblesworth.
Maybe we
Okay.
should wait until she's out gambling, and then we can like break into her house and look for some shit.
I was just gonna say, why don't you just open the
Gimme.
door and, well, not open the knock on the door, and when she opens it, say, "Hey, we have to ask you questions, and if you don't answer them, I'm gonna punch you in the nose like I did at the guy
No,
at the other place that
I
broke
like
my."
the
Or-
breaking
Yeah.
and entering one.
I like that too. This
I
is-
disagree with that one.
Or okay, how about this one? We could also knock on her door and be like, "Oh, you know, we're so bad at dice. Maybe you could teach us how to play." Then kick her ass. I don't know.
Why don't we knock on
I
her
don't know
door
how
and
to
ask
play
her if
dice.
she wants like chicken on a stick or fish on a stick or meat on a stick?
Just meat is not even like a specific meat.
Steak
The-
meat, like beef.
The king is like, all right, so I want to stay oblivious to anything that happens if you
You
do
shouldn't be
illegal
here.
things. I'm leaving now.
Yeah, you should have already been gone. We're already plotting.
Well,
I can't hear you.
Before you go, we need to talk
Wi-Fi.
about this racketeering thing. Okay, next time.
Right? That doesn't sound legal either, sir.
It's
Oh,
it's just
shit.
taxes when a king does it.
Oh, God. Okay, so I don't know. I think we should wait till she's not there. Bust in, look for some clues. I don't know what we're looking for though. I think I just wanted to break into her house because I'm still mad.
What? He's like, it's about 7:30. It's a Thursday. She's at the King's Lauder right now. I can tell you that.
So this place is like a food truck.
No, she doesn't live in a food truck.
No, not her. The place that
No, it's like a float. It's
We-
like a. It's
We
like a
don't
floating
know.
restaurant.
Yeah, we don't know.
I got the vibe that it was like floating restaurant. He said restaurant, not.
There are several restaurants and bars and stuff that have like buildings in each district, and they change depending on where the hot spots are, because the hot spots are different all the time.
They all have a Dunstan. That's gotta be it.
A Dunstan?
Yeah, wasn't that what's his name?
Dunnigans.
Hey,
My bad.
Oh,
I thought it was
Dunnigan.
Dunstan. Why was I thinking Dunstan? Dunstan's Tap. What is that from? That was
Every
in my
time you
head
kept
for some
every
reason.
time you kept saying Dunstan, I was like, I don't know what you should talk
Who the
about.
fuck are you talking about?
No.
Why did nobody say anything?
Because I thought you had. You're the one that writes like the most notes down. I thought you had something like remembered that we had
she
no
writes
idea
stuff
about.
down, but trying to decipher it's a different story. I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm just gonna start throwing out random names from now on. Because you were all like, "Oh, okay, yeah, Dunstan." What?
If you guys need any assistance, here's how to call me. He hands you a it looks like a business card, but there's nothing on either side. And he says, just get it wet.
Ooh. Did we get his
Just-
name?
I don't know.
I think we got it last week. I just don't remember.
Yeah, he said it before. I don't remember what it.
Vacarage.
Oh, I did write that down.
I had to message DD because I didn't remember if I said Vacarage or Kavarash.
And I was definitely too scared to write it down.
Sorry about that, mate. Appearances and all.
Wait. I was just drinking a
Oh,
beer.
boy. Here we go.
Listen. I
Just
know
wait,
otherwise.
You know what?
I know otherwise.
Whatever. I was just drinking beer, man. I hadn't even done anything yet. Just
There's a key word in there was yet.
I know someone like me when I see it.
He doesn't even have a tail.
oh,
Yeah, he's not a tabaxi. He's a
And he's
thief.
got horns.
Do you know?
Wait, he doesn't
What-
have a tail? You don't have a
He
tail?
goes around and he picks up his tiefling tail. He has a tail, mate.
What's up?
I
Oh.
do. It's
But-
always
but-
Never noticed.
But he's the tiefling, not a tabaxi. Like you're not the same.
I meant a thief.
I've never seen him steal
Oh,
anything.
that. Yeah. I'm-
Yeah, no, I got that.
that's why. That's what he means.
Except
He-
for my heart.
He signs to you and
Oh.
thieves can't. They're pretty dense, aren't they?
I sign
cast-
back. Yeah.
I cast comprehend languages. Does that work?
I don't.
I don't think it does.
that
It's
works
not really
on
a
these
language.
things.
Yeah. It's.
It's like a shorthand.
Yeah. It's
I
a.
don't know, actually.
Read the spell.
It's a code. It's a code.
Read the spell. It's the only way we'll figure it out. Comprehend language
Any
is...
spoken language. It's not a spoken language.
Or you have to touch the
They're
word.
like going. They're doing like weird hand signals and gestures and stuff.
You just pull a bunch of flags out and start.
I thought I had the other thing too that you can like
I
understand
walk
other
over
languages.
to the tabaxi, I gently caress his face, and I wish him a good day.
Stop doing that to people. We told you that's not a thing.
That is
As
a
you
thing.
go to do it, he disappears right in front of you.
Well, that
And 30 feet
Right.
off away, he's like, "Don't touch me."
Can't
Well,
wait
that
till
was
I can do
how
that.
the king's sister told me how to introduce myself to people.
That's an expensive spell he just did.
Not a spell at all,
do a
mate.
spell? Maybe his fancy cloak or hat. Once knew a
Or
hat,
I've just spent a lot of time in the shadows.
It's not that dark in here, though. Sorry.
It's pretty. It's not well lit in here right now.
In my mind, it is.
It's
Excuse me.
about to
That
get
seems
dark.
weird.
All
It's-
right, let's find those dead people. I mean, missing people.
It might be
So, you have the piece of paper with the address, and you have his calling card, which is it's literally just a white card that's blank on both sides.
All right, nobody accidentally get it wet because that would be embarrassing.
What happens when you get it wet?
That's what he said to do to call him, right?
I wasn't really listening.
Because I heard him say it, and I was like, "That's
Probably-
interesting."
Just like shows his information. Right?
Or it, like
Or
it
Is
goes,
it a beacon?
Maybe it.
There's
Is he
nothing on it.
somehow connected with
blank.
it?
I take my
It's
water
just
skin
blank.
and I dump water on it.
What is wrong with you? God.
What?
The guy that's been like the whole time we're talking shit to this guy that has been like, okay, let's get it on, let's go. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing? Decides to pour water on. Okay,
So-
we get it.
You pour water on it, and it falls to the ground and turns into a little origami rat and scurries away.
Oh, that's so
Good
dope.
job.
We didn't even
5
card.
seconds later, he walks in through the door and says, "Really?"
I didn't know what it did.
Can we have one more? I'll hold on to it.
They
picked
started
up-
asking questions.
He
And,
picks
uh,
up
Ice.
he picks up the little rat and you see him like squeeze it,
Oh no!
and it comes back into a card and he's like, "When you really need me,
The poor rat.
don't."
All right.
It's paper.
Yeah.
You smushed him.
It's not real.
It's-
It's really
Magic's
weird.
real? What are you talking about?
It's
How
not
do
a
you feel
real
like
rat.
fine?
But it's real magic.
Yes, it's real magic.
So it's real.
It's not a real rat. It's a seeking spell. It comes to me and takes me back to you.
Aw, that's
Can you teach me it?
I don't know it. I had this made.
Who made it?
Wait, there you go.
a really fancy ass business card.
Probably Aurealis. Someone made it. The king gave
Man.
it to me.
That guy's been slacking on telling me this stuff. I just hung out with L'Oreal like 2 hours ago. This is bullshit. You have no paper
That's your
rats
business
that could.
card?
Come on.
No.
Oh. I was
What
gonna
kind
say
of
that's
business?
That's
Yeah.
his calling card. Nice.
That was pretty
Well,
smart.
now I know what the card does. So
I literally told you don't use it until you need it.
well, I needed to know what it did.
It summons him.
I told
but I don't
you
know
it
how.
brings me to you.
Right. I mean, you could have
No.
teleported.
No,
you could have.
there's no excuse. That was
You
dumb.
could have turned into a ball of yarn. You could have flown here on a dragon. I didn't know.
You could have been the paper rat. That could have been even worse. You would have crushed
See,
yourself.
look, Malcolm gets me.
So the Southern District, eh? Let's go.
He just,
What?
in a puff of
Shouldn't we go
smoke,
to
disappears.
Marguerite's first?
Yeah, isn't that
Or-
where
I don't know. What do you
you
guys think?
live?
Go intimidate Marguerite, or B and
Just wanna
E.
go
Look
scare
for some.
like a lady. Yeah, I still
So-
say break into her house.
Hey, so I got an idea, guys. If she's up at the King's Larder right now, and our boy Vesharax is not there with the king, with the boss, we could just go fuck up the place, right?
What?
I don't think so.
the house?
I'm assuming he's got more than one like bodyguard. That would
No, I
be
meant like
really
it's yeah, the King's Larder, not the house. The King's Larder. Like we can just go.
No, I'm
Marguerite's
thinking
there. Let's just
probably
go scare her and have her tell us where everything is.
I mean,
shit.
that's.
She doesn't scare easy. I tried.
I mean,
Wouldn't,
my
wouldn't that
menacing
kind of
dice throws.
blow? Wouldn't that kind of blow? Vakaraj's. What's his name again? Sorry,
That's correct.
Vakaraj.
Yep.
yeah.
All right. Wouldn't that blow his
Like, how you
cover?
like,
Do what you
Well,
normally
if he's
do. Saal
but he's
alive.
here, so he wouldn't. They wouldn't like.
He's not here anymore.
He was at the
He
party. He's at the party.
He was not at the party. No.
Well, here's the thing, though. If you say that someone else told you this information, or a little birdie told you, I mean, you don't have to give out information. You didn't need to.
Little paper rat told me.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't get. He doesn't get much time away from the boss.
So how would he would
So-
be the one who knows?
He's probably on his way back now.
that'd be my guess too. He's gonna be there.
So if we go in there
He's
making
like, "Why the fuck
trouble,
are you-" Yeah, he's gonna be like, "Why the fuck are you here?"
he has to stop us.
I agree.
And I'm not fucking with that dude again. I learned.
I
I-
think I bet you we could all take him at once.
At the same time, I don't actually know.
He's
I
the
don't.
We're not-
I
king's
still don't.
spy.
Why are we
Why
gonna
would
hurt
we
one of the
take him
king's
to
spies?
begin with?
We can pretend like
We're
it's
getting paid
you-
for this, remember?
Wait, have you want to go into the whole like acting like people and pretending to be people? We could just go in and pretend to beat the shit out of the guy and be like, "Tell us everything you know." All right, we need to get
No, I
the
want to break
let's
into
get
this
the
lady's house.
let's
I
get
don't
the
wanna go
paper
there.
wet again, and we're gonna restart this whole thing.
No. No.
We're not doing
If we
that.
do that, I think we might get killed. This might be the end of our adventure. I say we go to the lady's house and just
I-
like look for weird shit. I don't know.
Let's swing by her
I
house,
don't know
see if
what we're
she's there.
looking for though.
I
Yeah,
say we split the party.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do that.
Eh?
Hashtag sarcasm.
I'll go to
Hashtag
her
side
house,
quest.
And if she's there, then I'll leave.
No, if
and
she's
find
there,
you
I
guys.
say we do the other plan, and we're like, oh hey, no hard feelings at dice, and then she lets us in, and we're like, we're gonna kill you. Tell us everything you know.
Think she'll just let us in?
She's not gonna
Why
be there.
wouldn't she? We weren't threatening. I
We
didn't
just
like.
told
Well,
she's
if
not
she
there.
is there. If she is.
Yeah, we're
She's
saying
not.
if she is there, because we're taking a very long time to discuss this.
Who said she's not there?
Vaskarath.
Bad giraffe.
Yeah, he said she was still at the.
Vagiraffe.
Well,
Yeah,
let's
no.
let's
Bad
go
giraffe.
to, let's go to her place. Let's see if we find any information.
Okay,
You
let's
guys
go.
are the
What
worst.
do? I didn't say that.
What?
Just as a collective.
Vagiraffe.
Definitely was about to say that the first time.
Baccarat.
Yeah, bad giraffe.
There's a K in there.
Pete and a half. No.
Listen, our DM wrote this on short notice. He put a lot of work into this very quickly. Let's
from
let's
yesterday
see
at
where this
work while I
goes.
was making nachos.
Bad giraffe.
So are we really gonna break into someone's house?
It's for the
Yes,
greater
we're not.
good.
Maybe the door's
Yeah,
just unlocked and it's not really breaking in. We just open the door and walk in.
Or
I
like
like
a
that
window.
idea.
Maybe there's a window unlocked.
That's still-
But
well,
then
I mean,
but then when we go through the window,
that's
that's kind of
breaking the law.
more break it. Yeah.
No, it's
That's
not.
breaking the law.
Maybe I like to enter houses through windows.
What if we
more.
knock and then we think that
In my life.
someone's in trouble and we're like, oh
Wait,
no, there's
I got
someone in
something.
here that
I
is in
got
trouble.
something.
We're gonna check it out.
Oh, yeah. Like, oh, I smell smoke. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be the lookout.
You wouldn't break into one house to save 400 lives.
I wouldn't break into any
I
house
would
to
break
break
into
any.
400 houses to save 400 lives.
I would break
I
into
can't.
400 houses to save one life.
Me too.
I
What
don't
would you
break
take
laws.
from all 400 houses to save that one life?
Everything I need.
Depends. It depends on what they got.
I don't know
Okay,
if
well,
I
I
want to
wouldn't go
break
that
into
far.
someone's house either. I don't think that's
Alright, so-
on.
You guys stand watch, and we'll break in.
I'm okay
I
with
will
that.
be happy to break in if you guys want to stand outside.
I don't
You
know
want
if
to
I
say
could
that a
be.
little bit louder so the guards can hear you.
They're not even here.
We're still in the king's room, aren't we?
I
You're
don't
in the
know.
war
We're
room.
not.
There's
No,
no one there.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought we
You
were
guys
moving
right
it.
now.
Wait, I'm
I
gonna look
wanna
around.
walk.
Is it really just us? Or is there somebody else here?
Make a perception check.
I'm gonna.
It's just you.
She didn't tell you a number.
I rolled well.
It doesn't matter. It's just you.
These
I rolled a one.
difficulty class of
Well, it's
one.
Still just you.
It's just you.
It's just us, guys. But I got to roll something. Woo!
What's the address?
222 Parkway Way.
All right. I start heading to.
Cannon.
Cannon.
Mainly because I don't want to think of it, so we're going with it.
It's the first thing that popped into my head. I don't know.
You guys coming?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
So it takes you about like an hour and a half to walk there because it's this place, the town, castle, kingdom is huge.
I have
There's quite a lot of people. It's a normal street, like you're not in a like they aren't super huge houses, like they're like small 2-story apartments. Like and there's just a bunch of them because there's a lot of people.
Are
But
they
they're,
like
like-
connected, like in Washington D.C., like townhouses and stuff?
Yeah. Like think of like almost like California, like the
Yeah,
houses
like
on the
San Francisco.
hills. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that. But they're not as like big as the houses. They're probably like maybe 15 feet by 15 feet and 2 stories. It's like a clay gray. There's no like fancy things outside, just a typical door. Nothing stands out on any of these houses or anything. What do you?
Is it
what do you-
like
Are there people
busy
walking
street at
by?
all?
Like, yeah, is
Yeah.
it
I mean-
busy?
It's dark and it's not like they're not like amazingly well lit, but it is there are lights. There's like street lights and lamps. But there's not a lot of people, like just couples walking by here and there or like kids running home because it's getting late.
Are we at the address right now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Any lights on?
There are no
what's
lights
the
on.
house look like from what we can see? I know it's like the gray, the 2-story. Like,
It's flat because
Flat.
it's so many. It's like they had to just make them as featureless as possible to cram as many of them as they could in this area.
Okay. What kind of neighborhood is this?
It's just It doesn't seem bad. Like, it doesn't seem like you got weird people or anything. It's like, it looks more of, like the business class people have this area. Because, like,
All right, it's a bedroom district. Okay.
yeah. There's
Gotcha.
nothing like, there's not a lot of things, like, there's no parks in this area or anything for, like, the kids and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's more of just a sleeping area rather than
Yeah.
like a true residential.
Right.
Didn't she say that the boss, quote unquote, was her husband? Right? But then this guy's telling us that the boss isn't really
The boss.
So yeah. So
He
Is
said
it-
that she showed up a month ago and things have been weird with the boss since then.
okay, all right.
Mm.
Sorry, I just wanted to clarify that.
That's
Okay,
fine.
so we could find a bunch of dead bodies in this house. I'm for one. I'm anxious to check it out. Who knows?
All right. So are there like windows, or is it just like a door?
There's a door and there's one window on the bottom, and on the second story there's 2 windows.
But there's no alley, right? Like they're connected.
No. It's that the houses are like house,
Yeah.
alley, house.
No alley.
So I kind of look around to see if anybody like on the street is watching or anything, and then
There are people walking around, but no one's like really paying attention.
No one's paying attention. So
Like,
I
you
kind of
guys,
just
you don't stick out. Like, Malcolm is the only person that sticks out, but at the same time, like, you're in a district where people who own shops and stuff come to sleep at night, so they're like, they're not really caring because they know that, like, some of the people who own the shops dress weird or look way different than anything. And you're also,
Okay.
again,
Right.
all of the towns are like melting pots, so there's every race, weird religions and stuff that some people don't understand, but they just go with it anyways because that's how it is.
okay.
I can't unlock things. I would punch this door in, so I think you're up.
So I walk by the window on the bottom level after like making sure nobody's watching and just kind of like glance in to see if I see anything inside.
And I want to keep an eye out while he's doing this.
It's dark in there, but you do have dark vision, so you see like a table with a couple chairs, you see a refrigerator, or I should say, you see a cold box, a sink, like nothing looks out of the ordinary.
All right, and it looks like no one's home.
Nope.
Okay. So while I'm doing that, once I realize no one's home, I say abracadabra. My mage hand comes out and tries the door to see if it's locked.
The doorknob itself isn't locked. However, the door doesn't open.
Okay. So there must be like a bar lock on the inside. So
That's weird. Right? How do you
we
lock?
might,
Wait, somebody must be
might-
home then, right? If it's like a
yeah, somebody would have to be.
it's like a latch on the inside.
Okay.
Hey Sal, just can you see the door from the window? Like the back side of the door from the window? Like is there an angle that you can get your mage hand inside there and like open it from that side?
Just go. Like that's what she does. She's got mage hand.
I try the window to see if it is locked or unlocked.
Roll me a perception check.
I would like, as he like starts fidgeting with the window, I would like to walk over to Ironhide. Where's Ironhide? Where are you?
Probably
Like,
walking, standing in front of the front door, keeping an eye out on people.
Oh, it's fine.
I grab your arm and I start dragging you like to the other side of the street, like basically like 10 feet, as far as I can get to the
So my
other side
arm
of the
just-
street.
Like my arm just moves for a second. What are you doing?
Come here. Hold on. Come over here. Come over here for a second.
Well, you don't got to pull.
No, come on. Get over here. Get over
I'm
here.
coming. Hang on.
And so as he's
Leave
like
the horse to
fidgeting
go
with
up.
the window, I pull Ironhide over to the other side of the street, so it's like across the street. And if there's any
Yeah.
people that are walking by as Sal's doing his little checks, whatever, I grab Ironhide's like pant leg and like pull it, and then I kick him in the shin real quick, and I go, "Give me back my gold piece, you ugly big minotaur person!" And I
There you
kick
go.
him like 3-4 times in his, and so I'm trying to like draw attention over to me and him, like across the street.
There you go.
Okay.
I hand him
And
the
then
gold.
when he hands me the gold piece, I go, "Look, he gave me gold. Give me more gold."
How much do you need?
This is
Sal,
what we're gonna
what
do
did
for
you
the next,
roll?
like.
A 12.
So you notice that the window isn't locked, but as you move it, you do see a little string attached to the bottom of the frame.
Okay. Do I see what it might be attached to?
You do not.
Ooh,
I'll be right back. I'm listening
Yeah.
though.
that sounds like a trap to me. What do you think, Clem?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime there's errant string, I'm willing not to trust it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
Unless
those
it's,
would
like,
be the only
always
two
right
options,
up in
right?
this
The front door or the window. Like,
Unless there's like a secret door somewhere, which would be stupid on the front of a house.
Or a back door. I'm not there.
There's no back door. There's no alley.
we really could like
Or I guess we
maybe
can
like
count.
see if there's any magic items in the area, except
I don't know
they
how to
look
do
a little
that.
busy over there.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be a distraction, but he picked the wrong person.
It's it almost seems like they're drawing more attention to our vicinity, even though it's like
Should have gone like further up the street. Oh god.
all right. Well,
door
let's
was
take a lap, maybe.
Just like go. Can we like? You want to go around, find an alley, and like count it out and figure out.
See
which
if
house it
there's
is?
maybe a back door. I don't know.
Or we could just maybe from the back we could climb it? I don't know. That's stupid. I don't think I'm very good at climbing. I'm good at running. But,
I could probably figure it out.
I mean, yeah, I'd be willing to do that. I think it's a good idea.
But it's just flat on the front, though. It doesn't look like there's anywhere to like really climb on. Does there, DM?
No, it's
Okay.
What about
there's no
running
grooves.
really fast? Could I parkour my way up there somehow?
There's
You are
nothing to like jump off of.
There's
Like
me. How high is it?
Like a 2-story trailer, essentially.
Okay. So it's like,
So not very tall, but also like tall enough where it's not easy to get up there.
So,
Hmm.
what skill checks do we need to pass for her to take a running jump and me to vault her up to the window?
I would need an acrobatics from her
I could do that.
Okay.
and an athletics from you.
There it is.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm not very good at that either.
That'd be a -1 for me.
I have a 1.
And still pass.
Potentially.
Basically, what's gonna happen is gonna be like I run at you and just fucking knock you over.
Flying
I want to
crossbow.
know what happens to this plan, so I'm down.
I'd say let's try it. Yeah, let's try
All
it.
right.
All right.
I'm gonna do it.
Acrobatics from Clementine and athletics from Sal.
Come on, Sal.
Acrobatics.
24.
24.
That is
Okay.
a nat 1 for a 0.
You can't get a 0. You can get a 1. So,
No, you can get a 0.
You
Oh,
can
you
get a
can?
0.
On
can't get
ability
zeros,
checks,
right?
you can get 0s, but on only on attacks damage, you can get 1. 1 is the lowest damage you can get.
Okay,
Per player.
so Clementine, you go across the street to get a good running start, and he's like maybe like 4 or 5 feet away, and he's got his hands ready.
I'm ready. I got
And-
this.
Let's go.
You're approaching him like top speed. You're like, he better not fuck this up. I am doing great. And as he's ready, he's looking down at his hands, so he doesn't like. He's like, "This is good. This is good." And he's like, "Oh shit, a gold!" And he picks it up, and you hit him, and you continue over, and you go through the window.
He got in.
Oh, shit.
That was
At
really,
least we
really.
made it.
He got in.
No, she got in.
He got in. Doesn't matter. Now you can unlock the door from the other side. You're still inside the house.
So I broke through the window, like broke through
Yep.
it. Awesome. That was really inconspicuous. Good job.
Sal, make a
it.
perception. Everybody make a perception check except Clementine, who is face first on the floor right now.
Do I take damage from that, sir? I
No.
imagine I would.
No.
Because I rolled so well.
10.
It's
Damn.
like, think of like it's like brittle sand glass.
Oh, okay.
Like it's just
It was
there to
like
be
blue
there.
Sugar glass.
Yeah.
A glass.
Yeah.
So you had a 17, Malcolm, Sal, and
I got 10. Simon cut
okay.
it.
10.
Okay, so Sal, you can add a gold piece to your account. You guys look around. Sal and Ironhide don't really notice anything. Malcolm, you
I'm
look
too busy
around
being accosted.
and don't see anybody around. No one is around. No one heard it. You don't see any lights turning on in any of the things. You're like, we got away with that. Holy shit.
Malcolm,
Am I
why are
like
you
that,
so
or am I
confused?
like, this is weird? Because this is weird.
You can be
Malcolm,
however
stop.
you want.
Stop. You can stop kicking me. No one's over here, man.
How many gold pieces have you given me?
I asked you how much did you want?
What? Give me 5. So a total of
4?
6. I don't know, because
Okay.
it makes people look at us.
Okay, here's 5 more gold pieces. But do you want to see
Uh,
me? Wait, no, I'm sorry. I only have
put-
1 left. I'm sorry.
I put 6 gold pieces in a different pocket.
I'm at
100
100 gold even.
Clementine, can you make me a perception check?
I don't have dark vision, so disadvantage.
Yes.
Oh, that sucks. 13.
So you knew about the rope because I assume Sal told you about the string attached to the bottom of the thing.
Yes.
You look and you see like pulleys. Like it's like some little contraption that goes from under the window to the door. That looks like if you had lifted the window up just high enough, it would have unlatched the door.
What the fuck? Can I do that? Can I lift the window up a tiny bit to open the fucking door?
Well, I mean, the window is broken, so you can
Oh,
just
so it's just
pull the
a mess of rope and bullshit now.
yes.
I will blindly make my way to the door and unlatch it and open it. Because I don't know to check for traps because I'm fucking dumb.
There's no trap. You open the door.
Do I see
I mean,
the
it
door
worked.
open, or
Yes.
I just look
that
over like,
wasn't
oh, hey,
what-
we got in.
That wasn't what I thought we were going for. It worked, but it wasn't entirely pleasant. Although that glass was weird. I didn't even get cut from it. Are they coming in too? Is it just us?
I'm
They're not
walking
coming
in
in.
at this point.
All right,
yeah.
let's do it.
It's just-
So
Well,
you look over because
Malcolm.
you mentioned the glass, and the window is back to normal. It's not broken.
This town really encourages B&Es. Like, I'm just saying, like, you just bust into
Man,
someone's house and
I
the
really gotta
evidence
go-
is gone.
I really
The
gotta
rope
go
is
down
not
to.
attached back.
I gotta really go down to Home Depot and get myself a window of vending.
So I watched Sal go into the house. I'm gonna. Hey, Malcolm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that door was open when we got here. We should probably go make sure that no one's trying to get into that house and steal some things, right? Do a little bit of good.
I don't want to do any. I don't want to be any part of that.
Yeah, I don't either, but I really don't like letting those two go off, and they could potentially die.
I've never stolen anything in this campaign yet.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know what we're dealing with. 1, 2. I don't trust Sal.
I said yet because I might. I don't know.
She's got sticky fingers.
I mean, you're more than welcome to go. I'm not going in there.
What happens if they have books?
Wonderful.
Excuse me.
What happens if they have sandwiches?
Mm,
Then you become the thief
I already
too.
have one. Nope.
What if they have eggs? You like eggs, right?
No, I don't mind eggs. I mean, it's important to have them for breakfast.
What if they have pudding?
Really weird.
No, that wasn't there. Even if they had it, they wouldn't have it. That doesn't exist there.
Did you just say even if they had it, they wouldn't have it?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't understand.
Pudding's free game for everyone.
No, it's not.
That's not some. No, it's not
All the
something.
pudding, all the pudding you've had was given to you by the king and his people.
Yeah, that's
So of
pudding's a
course,
gift.
that's a gift. Yeah, but you
Yeah,
don't take
no.
it from
Yeah,
someone's
it's gift
house. What if that person was expecting to come home and have a nice big bowl of pudding, but some minotaur come in and
No one expects to come home and have a big bowl of pudding except for me, Malcolm. Let's be real. Or if they're 90 and have no teeth.
so is it? Well, she likes knitting, so maybe.
Isn't she like 30?
But she likes knitting, so grandma.
I see your point.
Oh,
Pudding,
God.
got the pudding, banana pudding, and the knitting.
Do you
And
think she has
books.
pudding in there?
She probably has books too. Now that I think about it, I can't go in there
Why can't you?
because I don't think it's right to break into people's places.
A very good point. All right, well, you keep an eye out.
There's like certain ways. There's like okay, bye.
Like, I live by my principles. Oh, where'd everyone go?
I got distracted by pudding. At this point, when I walk in the door, I cast light on my shield so I can see what's going on.
No. That's not what you do.
What?
You don't do that.
Yeah, I just did that.
Turn it off.
Why?
Because we're trying to be inconspicuous.
I can't see. It's
We
dark
already-
in
I
here.
don't care.
I can see.
He
But
can see.
She can't see.
I trust him to see.
Where are you guys going? I'm going to the fridge.
You need to turn it off.
Do I see anything?
Well, not. Boom.
So, in the bottom floor, you see a table with 2 chairs. Like, it looks like your typical kitchen. There's the table, you have your counter with your cold box, your sink. There's a couple cupboards that you don't know what's in these. You assume it's probably dishes. Along the back wall, you see a spiral staircase in one corner, and then the wall comes out so that like the edge of it is equal with the front of the spiral staircase. So this house doesn't look as big as it should be because it looks like there was a wall built in.
So, correct me if I am wrong. Did you say that when we walk in, it's the kitchen?
Correct.
All right, I go to the fridge because now I know where it is, and I open it.
You can't see into it. It does not have a light.
Do not cast light.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
But there's stuff.
No. Smell.
Do
Use your friggin'
do we
nose.
hear anything when we come in?
No.
Okay.
All right. So
So
there's a
it doesn't
staircase.
sound like anybody's home. We can probably check it out a little bit.
I feel like at this point, if somebody was home, they would have come down.
It's crash. Boom.
At least I hope. I mean, she wasn't deaf. I don't think.
I stick my hand into the fridge and grab the first thing I can find that's got an open top. Yep.
I see you found the mousetraps.
Funny place to keep
That
them.
would suck so much.
Make a perception check.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh.
say I was sniffing around first, but that,
I wish you would have said roll for initiative.
I walk over to the front of the house and I lean up against the house and I just put my hood on and turn into like an image of the side of the building. Like
6.
I'm just camoed.
All right, so at this point, I guess I'm just kind of wandering off and exploring the house.
Okay. Ironhide, it feels like a bunch of grapes inside of a jar.
Ooh. I keep my hand in the jar. I expand my hand a little bit so like it doesn't fall off.
So you can like
Mhm.
pull it out.
Yeah, and then I
Clawing it out.
Don't you have hooves?
walk outside.
Or do you
No,
have,
I have
like
feet.
human?
I
He
have
has
boots.
feet hooves.
Yeah, I have boots.
Oh, okay.
Where I have like human feet.
I thought you had.
Minotaur.
Oh yeah.
So you do have
So
hook hands.
wait, for
No,
your
I
hands.
have like
21.
it's no. This is
It has the head
Minotaur.
of a minotaur.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just neck up.
These are
okay.
hands. So yeah,
like,
and
shoulder.
I just kind of fit my hand so like it doesn't slide off, and I walk out the house.
Don't you have a charge attack?
Yeah,
Why do you not have hooves?
I have horns.
I guess. I don't know. I feel like charging implies hooves.
Yeah, I mean, goats can
I
check.
digress. It's fine.
So
Chicken
you're
breast.
outside with the jar.
Is it grapes?
It is not grapes, my friend.
What is
It
it?
wasn't
Oh my
grapes.
god.
It is
I know,
eyeballs.
I knew it! Oh my god, I knew it! Sorry. I was like, this is gonna be fucking eyes. It's like a Halloween party.
It's
They do not look
Malcolm?
like human eyes, but they are eyes.
how big
They're-
are they?
They're
I'm gonna
they're-
put my other hand down, and I'm gonna take one out.
so there's many shapes and sizes. They have like
Oh,
some
that's
look like
so gross. God, we're in some sort of fucking house of horror.
there's like
us.
little eyes, big eyes, but they look
Capital
make me
eyes.
Can I make a medicine
Lowercase.
check?
Yes, you can make a medicine check.
15.
Are you outside the
look-
door doing this?
Yes,
Of the building?
Yep. Literally, one hand has a jar full of eyes, and then this one's got, I assume, probably a big fucking eye that's like that size.
The biggest one is probably like that big. They're not
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
huge.
It was like this.
You said a 15.
I'm like a jeweler. Yeah.
Gross.
Most of these are animal eyes.
Oh god. That's probably unsettling for you.
Really.
What the fuck are
Can I
you?
make
That's
a-
gross. What are you doing? You just hear the wall talking to you.
Can I make a survival check?
Sure.
Why are you trying to survive this ordeal?
No, I want to know if
I'd like to make a Constitution saving throw to see if I vomit.
19.
So you like look at it, you squeeze them a little, you sniff it.
You sniff it.
They smell pickled.
That is so gross.
These are for eating.
Malcolm, you can make me that Constitution.
No, I
saving
don't.
throw.
No, I don't need to. I was joking.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know anything about this horror show you've just discovered because I'm still inside.
Hey,
The walls over there go. Oh.
I'm gonna, at this point, after I find out I have a jar full of pickled eyes, hey, Clementine. As I walk in.
What are you doing? Why'd you go outside and come back in, you weirdo?
Well, you
Just
can't really
standing out
see
in
what's
the
in
doorway.
jar. And then I cast light on it, and now I have a glowing jar of pickled eyes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this was in her fridge. I'm gonna put it back now.
What else is in the fridge?
And then I open the door to the fridge and put it in there. What's in the fridge now?
It looks like food items, and as you cast light on the jar, you notice a label that says Micmac's Pickled Eyes.
I mean,
Hmm?
They're
like
pickled.
food?
Yeah, like eggs.
Like eating chicken feet?
Oh, pickle them.
Yeah, it's a delicacy in some places.
No.
Where did you come from?
He's
You
really
was
sneaky. I know.
exploring.
He comes in with like 4 things in his hand. Look what I found. What are these?
I found a PS5. This could be useful.
What?
What?
Dude, the keys to a BMW. I didn't see a BMW, but there's a key for it. I don't know.
More chance of finding
Good for
it.
you.
Find it.
There's like 10 3090s upstairs.
That's where they all went.
Like normal food or like more pickled body parts?
There's normal food. There's like meats and cheeses and bread.
But why pickled eyeballs?
Oh my god.
Who's Micmac?
She's a bad person. She keeps her bread in the fridge.
I was thinking the same thing, and I'm not in. I'm not in there, and I can't say anything. When you started saying it, I was like, "Yep," because 100%.
Did you go upstairs or did you stay downstairs?
So I was just kind of strolling around, I think, downstairs and just looking to see what I could find throughout the
Nothing
vicinity.
looks out of place. It looks like it doesn't look like used, but it doesn't look like it's not used.
Okay.
Like it's not dusty, but it's also not like pristine.
Okay.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go investigate the house more. I was outside with that ball, with the jar of eyeballs, and I watched a piece of it start to like wobble back and forth and make weird noises. So I'm gonna go make sure there's no one watching us.
Hell is wrong with you?
There was a piece of the house that was moving when I was looking at the eyeballs. It was making a noise.
Did you see Malcolm anywhere?
No, I called for him and he wasn't around. I didn't see any boulders either. Or any stools.
Really?
So I walk off and start heading upstairs.
All right.
I go out and look at the weird piece of wall.
You need to do a perception check to see if you see me. I already rolled my stealth checks earlier.
Can.
You don't see me.
Saal, as you go upstairs, you notice that the top room is it looks like there's 2 rooms, like, so you come up to a hallway and there's 2 doors along the hallway, and at the end of the hallway is one of the windows that you saw from outside.
Okay. 2 doors. And then at the end of the hallway is one of the windows. Okay.
Yeah.
Was the window that I saw the other window? Can I tell if it is?
The way you were guessing how the stairs were in the back left corner, so you came up, and if you're looking at the window down the hall, you would assume that's the window on the left-hand side if you were outside looking up.
So are the 2 rooms both to my right?
They're to your left.
Then, or to my left? To my left.
Yeah.
Same.
So there's a door about
says
like
left. That's your
5 feet from you, and then a door about 10 feet from you.
Okay. All right. So I kind of walk through. Do I hear anything? Like, I'm kind of trying to listen to see if I hear anything going on in either room
Nope.
as I walk through the hall. No.
Nope. It's
Alright.
pretty quiet. The floor creaks while you walk, but the typical house sound.
Here you go. Here's your quick.
Right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So, I use Mage Hand, abracadabra, to try the door on the first door, the door closest to me.
The handle does not move.
The handle does not move. Okay. Can I tell if it's locked or is it just?
Yes, it is locked.
Okay. All right. Can I try the second door as well and see if it's also locked?
That one is not locked.
That one is not locked. Okay. So I open that door and I go in and just poke my head in and see if there's anything interesting.
So it looks like a bedroom. You see a bed.
Okay.
You see the other window along the wall. You see like a dry sink and a chamber pot.
Okay.
Like this isn't like the upscale version where it has a bathroom or anything. This is pretty. It's cheaply made.
Looks like a guest room.
Essentially, but it looks like it's used quite often.
Okay.
So like the bed's not made.
Okay, so I check around, see if I can find anything like of interest in the room that might be useful to finding where 400 dead bodies might be.
You don't find anything to that caliber, but you do find like a dresser that has like dresses and hats, and they're very nice. They're not like super like fancy, but they are nice.
Okay.
They do remind you of what you did see Marjorie wearing. So they're nice clothing. You notice a lot of like bags of clothing on the floor as well, but they look dirty. Like dirt and like clay and stuff.
Presumably clothes she's wearing when she's taking them wherever she's taking them.
And then there's nothing in the chamber pot. It's empty.
Ugh, you check the chamber pot? What's wrong with you?
Check everything.
It's a bedroom.
I'm still on the first floor.
Yep.
And there is something I want to look for.
Okay.
I want to see. I'm just gonna go all around because I can't see that well, but I'm gonna see if I can feel like maybe a draft of air from like a trapdoor on the floor or something like that. That's
Make
what
a perception check.
Secret basement.
Do I still have disadvantage?
I'm gonna say where you're trying to feel something. No.
Okay.
Because you're not trying to see it. You're trying to feel it.
Natural 1.
So you add what to that?
4, so I rolled a 5.
There you go.
A
natural 1 on an ability check does not mean an automatic failure.
I did earlier.
Well, that's because he got a 0. When you subtract 1 from 1, you get minus with. There's no DC zeros unless you're opening a door.
Whoa, it's gonna be okay.
It's unlocked.
You are putting your hand around. You don't feel any drafts from anywhere. Like nothing out of the normal like house draft. And that's about it.
Wish I had the ability to see in the dark right now. That's all I was looking for. I can't think of it. I mean, I can try to find like a trap door somewhere, but it would be the same, like just running my hands along walls and stuff, which it doesn't make sense to me. I feel like it would be on the floor because of the fact that these buildings are all connected. So I'm like, is there a bookshelf anywhere?
Not downstairs, no.
I'm gonna go through all the cabinets.
Lots of dishes. You notice a lot of dirt around the dishes. Like it's kind of dirty in the cupboards, but there's like outside of the cupboards is not very dirty.
That doesn't make any sense. What does the inside of the cupboard feel like?
Yeah, it's wood, but it feels like
Dirt.
like if somebody put like dirt on a plate and then just like threw it away or like threw it into the cupboard, like dirt just went everywhere.
That's weird. I don't know what that means, but it's weird. All right. Shit. Guess I'm gonna go upstairs too then. Weird.
Okay.
Dirt on these plates in the cabinets. What the fuck? Saying that out loud. Like legit, there is dirt on the plates in the cabinet. What does that mean?
Probably not eating here too much.
Well, I mean, but like, why dirt? You'd think it would just be like, oh, there's moldy food. No, it was like, let me take a handful of dirt and put it on a plate and throw it in a cabinet? Why? I don't understand that. I'm really perplexed by this, and I'm honestly a little
That is
disturbed.
weird.
Right.
That is weird. All right, there's a locked door up here, so I'm about to pick it. So it's good you came up just in case.
Just in case it explodes, so we both get hurt.
Right.
Sounds good. Let's do it. Solidarity.
I can't be the only one dying today.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm here for it. Let's do it.
All right.
Does a 22
So-
find Malcolm?
That's up
Yeah,
to
before I
Malcolm.
do this, you do that storyline.
What did you ask?
19 plus 3 is a 22. Does that find Malcolm?
Yes.
Okay.
I rolled a
Oh,
21.
hey, all right. There was a jar full of eyeballs in there.
Yeah, I saw you. I was gonna vomit for a second. Were you looking? Why did you have like in your eyeball? Why'd you put it so close to your face?
I didn't know what it was. Oh, the eyeball? I don't know. It could have been a person or an animal. And then I wanted to see if it
It
was.
definitely wasn't a person. It's an eyeball.
Well, that doesn't mean it's not a person. A person's eyeball, as opposed to like an animal's eyeball.
Oh, I was
you know?
like, that's not a. Just because it has one eyeball doesn't make it a person.
No, I meant a person's eyeball, Malcolm.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
some things might eat people, so if she's going around in a guise as a
Some
person,
people eat things. I don't. What are we just saying things?
I
that
don't
are
know.
Weird.
but it said McClinticks or McClunkies,
Definitely said
McMox.
McMuffin.
McMuffin.
Does any of this sound familiar to me?
No.
Wigwam,
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Micmac. No, nothing. Do you know anything that eats animal eyeballs? That would be pickled.
Like, probably lots of people.
Uh-huh.
Guess depends on what your like tastes are like. I mean, maybe like goblins.
Not gonna
probably,
lie, I was really
goblins
hoping
probably
that-
like
I was really-
eyeballs.
Maybe. I was really
Or-
hoping these were going to be people eyeballs.
I mean, goblins would probably eat those too.
Well, yeah, but see, think about it this way. If I would have found people eyeballs, we'd be a lot closer than we are right now to finding the 400 missing people now that they're blind.
They definitely wouldn't be able to find us.
Nope. We would certainly have to find them. They're certainly not going wherever, unless you lead them somewhere.
Those weren't
Right?
their
Probably
eyeballs.
just going to keep going back and forth for the next 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Just
That wasn't
talking
their
shit
eyeballs.
like that, so.
So, I,
I was gonna
yeah,
clip that
I
too.
guess it
I
has
totally
nothing.
can't.
I guess it has nothing to do with it.
We're gonna cut back to Saal.
You sure you want to? Go on.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Watch Sal bumble around in this house some more.
Yeah.
Something completely different.
Hey, it's a locked door. There's probably something important in there.
If you haven't watched if you haven't listened to any D&D anything, the locked doors are the bane to all adventurers' existences.
Uh,
Not if you're a rhinoceros.
I guess there's nothing I can do.
What did you roll?
It hit my notebook as I was rolling it, so it bounced.
Is it in the tray?
back. I don't have a tray. My
Is it-
notebook
Get a
is
tray,
my
'cause then you
tray.
can start-
Is it
Oh,
laying
foul.
laying
Yeah,
flat?
that's
Is it laying flat on a number?
Yes.
What's that number?
Hold on. Let me look at my bonuses.
The
here.
only rule that we allow when we play is if you don't roll it in the tray. If it falls out of the tray, you get to roll
On
it
the
again
floor, yeah.
in the tray.
So it's gonna be sleight of hand, right?
Yeah.
14.
So you
What'd you add to that 14?
7.
Okay.
so you rolled a 7.
No, yeah. So I mean, I can see why he's a little pissy because he rolled a 7. I'd be upset. What did it teeter from?
I don't know what it would have been because
Oh, it
it
just
like
hit
hit
something.
the edge of the notebook and like rolled
Well,
the opposite
just part-
direction.
Part of the game.
Well,
So
gotta
let's
get
see.
you a dice tray.
It would have been a 14.
Well,
So
but it's a 7.
you have your bobby pin and your little lock, and you're in there, and it takes you probably about 5 or 6 minutes. It's taking just too long, but you feel like you keep just getting it right. So it takes you that little bit of time, but you eventually do get it and the door opens. It just wasted some time.
Okay.
I was
So me and
I was getting ready to just say, "Do you want me to kick it in?" I was going to kick this door in, but you got it. You did it. So great.
I told you I could do it.
Just needed time. That's fine. It's dark in here. I don't know.
So-
yet. I don't know that.
As the door opens, I assume you opened it, or did you
No,
leave
yeah,
it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I opened.
So the door opens and you see a candle burning in the corner.
Okay.
You couldn't see it through the door because of the way the door frame was built and the way the door shut. So it looked like it sealed from the inside, so you couldn't see light in or out of that room.
Okay.
I
Let it out.
immediately think that's a
Let it out.
fire hazard.
You let it out.
No, it doesn't look like it's like
You built
sealed on purpose.
got
It
a
just looks
Right,
like it's made so you
shit.
can't
the
see
door.
it
The
through-
door's fire grade though, so it's all
Oh,
good.
boy.
Oh, it's a
Um,
smoke door. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
So Clementine can see the candle. You don't really see much of anything else. Saal, however, notices a giant sigil written on the floor in a weird liquid.
Do I recognize the language?
No.
Damn, sigils are kind of our thing.
Did you say a
Um,
weird language or a weird liquid?
Liquid.
Liquid.
Oh, liquid.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I thought you said liquid.
Oh, I heard language. Okay, liquid.
Well, I heard weird sigil in a weird liquid, so I'm
Yep.
pretty sure
Yeah.
it was both.
yeah, I mean,
I
to
don't-
be fair, that's probably a weird language.
Yeah.
Sigil.
Who leaves a candle burning in a
Nigel.
locked room? Weird.
Sideshow.
So what else is in the room? There's the candle burning, and then the sigil in the middle. Anything
Yeah.
else of importance?
You see on the wall. So as you go in, the candle is in the right hand corner from the door. The sigil's in the center, and then you see upon the other wall that's would be the back wall of the house. You see 5 candles in a circle.
Okay,
They are not lit.
they're not lit.
No.
So I
What do you see? I can't see anything.
So there's candles. There's 5 candles in a circle on the back wall, and there's a sigil on the ground. And
It's like
then
a paint, painted on.
some kind of liquid.
Chocolate
I don't know
sigil?
what it is. What?
I smell the air. What does the air smell like?
Coppery.
Pretty sure that's blood. Smells coppery. I guess that would be irony. I don't know. Maybe people have weird blood. I don't know.
Smells like pennies.
That's blood.
God damn it. Oh my god. This is some occult bullshit right here.
Mm-hmm. Do I happen to have any history with anything like this that I might know?
No.
I'm proficient in history.
You can make me a history check if you want with disadvantage.
I'll do it. I read a lot.
Okay, then you
I
can make a
study,
straight
though.
roll. You can make a straight roll.
Say what I study is the stars. Specifically astronomy.
Quit while you're ahead. Quit while you're ahead, girl.
Back to disadvantage. Back to disadvantage.
21! I rolled a 19.
This looks like a summoning sigil.
This looks like a summoning sigil.
Oh.
Sorry. I read about it
Huh.
once in this book called Hocus Pocus.
So it's like it summons something if we light the candles.
Or, like, maybe you have to say some magical words. You see any books lying around? I don't think we should summon something. I'm just gonna make that clear.
I just want to know what it is.
I don't know what it would be. My guess is something maybe like a demon, because there's blood, or like a fiend.
I think I should light the candle.
He just,
I really don't think that's a good idea. And my reason is like twofold. One, we're not all together. So if something bad happens and we get transported to like a different plane, that's bad. They'll never know what happened to us.
You should probably go get the guys then. I'm about to light these candles.
No, I really don't think okay, all right. I back out of the room. And then I'm gonna head downstairs and go down, poke my head out the door and tell them what's going on.
you see Ironhide talking to the wall.
Hey,
What?
hey, where's Malcolm?
Right there.
It's a wall.
You take your hood off.
But someone might see me.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Clem needs to see you.
So Malcolm, you might
Oh,
want to
she
see this
doesn't.
because we found a I think it's a summoning circle, and it was made out of blood. And then also we found a candle in a room, and there was a bunch of candles in the back of the room in a circle that are not lit. And Sal's like, I'm gonna light these candles, and I thought maybe I should grab you guys because that's not a great idea.
I'm not gonna tell like this lady how to live her life. Like, well, she can do whatever she wants in her bedroom.
Also, upstairs in that room, we found like several spell books. Pretty sure.
That were stolen.
Are they her spell books? Because once again, they probably
Probably
they're
not.
still hers. Like, maybe she'll let me borrow them if I asked her.
And then there was also
May I have a sidebar?
some pineapple upside down cakes up there.
I already kind of want to
And,
go back from there. Allow me
He's gonna make them go.
Clem, allow me to have a sidebar with you here for a second.
He's gonna hear us. He's right there.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Malcolm, I believe
Okay, no.
what
You just said.
That's not
I
how
want to have a sidebar with you, Malcolm.
That's not how
that works.
That's not how sidebars work. You got to talk to her first and then talk to me.
you should appeal to his senses.
I tried by saying, "Hey, there's a bunch of spell books up there." That was a lie. There's no spell books up there.
Oh. Malcolm, we need your magical expertise to make sure these people aren't in any danger.
There's no people in there.
Right, because they're all being sent places to this summoning circle.
Yeah, or
eaten.
no.
I don't know.
Okay,
What?
so we found
The thing
we
that eats
found
the
evidence. We found evidence of weird
Big Mom.
stuff. So let's go get her.
Yeah. Okay. Did
Where's
you guys
Saal?
catch the first part where I said Sal said he's gonna light the candles in the back of the room, so I really need your help.
I immediately go by Clem. I
Just
stop by
run-
the fridge and grab the jar of eyeballs.
Why don't you just run up there and punch him in the back of the head and stop him? You're like super
And start
strong.
making my way upstairs.
I feel like we have.
What do you want me to do? You want me to go up there and charm him? I got a spell I can charm him and make him my friend for like an hour.
I just want you to I wanted you to check it out and be like, oh yeah, this is actually gonna summon a unicorn, and this is gonna be really helpful for us. So let's do it.
Well, it's probably bad. Obviously, if you said it was
Hell,
a
I
summoning
brought the
circle
eyeballs.
with blood, and there's candles, it's probably gonna be a bad thing. So, instead of actually lighting the candles, why don't we just tell Sal to come down the stairs and we go tell the king what we found?
So I tried that. It didn't work. I didn't try that. I just said I was gonna come get you. That's a lie.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
I talk. Go ahead.
Sal, were you waiting for them to come up, or were you lighting the candles immediately?
So I mean, I played around for a minute to see if they were gonna come up, but I basically just
Okay.
You would have heard.
playing.
You would have heard me talking. I'm not quiet.
Oh, that
so
bodes
would
well for
all of the
sneaky
neighborhood.
Yeah. Great. Yeah. That's good.
So yeah, now I guess I kind of hear their conversation and get a little impatient and just go ahead and light the candle.
Okay. We'll come back to you in a moment. You guys can continue your conversation.
Who has the card for Vajrath?
Acaraj?
I know he does. I know Sal has it.
Yeah, I
So
don't have it.
we should probably get that thing wet, huh?
I don't have it. I don't know what you're talking about. What card?
With that guy, Vajrath.
Oh. Baccarat?
The garage guy.
The garage guy? Yeah. Good sales for the
Saal.
weekend. Yeah.
So, okay. Go get it from Sal then and get it wet.
Run back upstairs. Close the door behind me. Run back upstairs. Wait, before I do that, I look around. Is there anyone else coming towards the house right now?
No.
That's why I'm
Then
here.
I go. I don't know that. Where did you go? I don't even know where you are. And I go upstairs.
I'm on the other side now.
Do I get up there with the eyeballs in time or no?
So, as you're getting into the room, he's lighting the last candle.
Neat.
Oh my god.
All right, Sal. I brought the eyeballs. Let me
Yeah.
do the talking.
So, as you light the last candle, you see the symbol on the floor starts to glow.
Oh god.
I pop.
Oh, I
open
think
the
I did it
eyeballs.
right.
Uh,
I hope it
across the back wall, you notice that it's not a plain looking wall anymore. A picture is starting to pop out. At this
Paintings don't
point,
need eyeballs.
if you were heading inside and upstairs, you would come in as the picture is appearing.
All right.
Me?
Yes.
Yes, so you and Ironhide and Sal are up in the room. I don't
With
know.
eyeballs.
Malcolm,
I'm
were
in the
you heading
doorway.
up or you stayed up?
Nope,
You
I'm
stayed
not
outside?
going in this house.
Malcolm's the sole survivor.
Yeah, he's the sole survivor. We're all good.
So, with the amount of light that is now in this room, you notice on the back wall there is a mural of a giant human-shaped tree with a ring of naked crones around it.
What? the actual fuck?
Was the painting about
Saal?
to say something and look? Oh, okay.
Make a history check.
Okay.
I'm not proficient.
No.
Oh. What's the number?
Let's see. 3. Nat 1.
Nice.
You need different dice, bro.
I know. This is the only set of dice I have right now.
You need to order another set.
Yeah.
Order a dice tray first,
So
then
many, we
another
can
set.
send you
This
some.
looks like a god being worshipped by witches. That's about all you can think of.
Okay.
No, it's not Baba Yaga.
Uh-oh.
That's a house
Um,
with chicken feet.
If it's not Baba Yaga.
That's what I'm saying. It's not, because that's a house
Um,
with chicken feet.
Ironhide and Clementine, you can make perception checks.
Not proficient in those either. Hey, would you look at that?
19.
22.
Nice.
You notice that the nose of the tree is sticking out of the wall a little.
Nope.
It's a button.
Nope. That's bad.
But I want to push it.
It's bad. It's not a button. It's gonna eat your face.
It's not gonna eat my
Pickle your eyes.
It's not gonna pickle
Put
your
it in
eyes.
my-
It is a button.
It's totally a button. Look, it looks like a button. You can't see the
You
little
thinking?
dots around it. Look,
Or-
look. And then I take out my quarterstaff and I'm
No.
about. We should really get
Malcolm, yes. Like,
Okay.
if it takes us somewhere, he's just gonna be outside. You know, okay. All right.
I got him.
No, but
What?
you have to
What?
grab him.
That's.
He's little. He's
I-
not gonna be able to get away.
He knows magic. Hey, Sal.
Do you need help, or you want me to stay here?
No, you can
What's
stay
up?
here.
Probably should sit here.
Can I have that card, please?
The card?
Yeah.
I don't think we need it, do we?
You can either hand the card to me the easy way.
Oh boy.
Do you-
Whoa.
Do you think we need him like right now? Because it's kind of important. I told him we'd let him know if we really needed it. What's
We're
happening
about
while
to-
we're having this conversing?
Nothing is happening. Nothing. out of
Nothing
the
new
ordinary.
is happening. Okay.
Nothing new.
Allow
is
me to
happening.
explain to you what I'm about to do, Sal. I'm gonna get that card from you. I'm gonna get it wet. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna horse collar Malcolm. I'm gonna bring him into this room. I'm gonna hit that button, and then whatever his name is, Mr. Bad Kitty, is gonna come on over here, and he's gonna realize that we've opened a door to somewheres. And
Okay. So I take out the card and I wipe it in whatever liquid is on the ground.
Oh god. I mean, that's getting it wet.
yeah, he's not wrong.
And the rat's gonna go to him with that liquid, and he might know something about it.
Or he's gonna be like, Jesus H. Christ, they're fucking dead.
Yeah,
He'll
the
come
card
fast.
got wet with
Hopefully.
your blood. The card got wet with your blood, so he's like, "Fuck, that guy's dead."
So it does turn into a rat and it takes off.
All right. I follow the rat down the stairs, and as
It's
it goes,
gone before you even get a chance. It
All right.
takes off.
Okay. I slowly
That's pretty
descend
sweet.
down the stairs, walk outside. Malcolm.
Guys, done yet?
No,
Okay.
I would prefer not to do this.
To do what?
Malcolm, could you please accompany me inside? Because Sal lit the summoning circle, and now there's a button on a strange tree that is being danced around by these weird looking little pictures on it.
Why don't you just put the candles out?
Well, that's not how we operate, Malcolm, because we don't have our captain to guide us.
Yeah, because you're going in to someone's house illegally. You're
Well, your
breaking into
soldiers are
people's
disobe-
houses.
So you should certainly go ahead and submit your authority over us.
That's not how I rule.
I pick him up.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no!
You need to make a perception check to see if you know where he is, because I assume he's still disguised as the house, and you have left, and you
He
don't
said-
know if he was in the same spot.
And I did say I moved.
16 on the wisdom saving throw. And a 19 on the perception check.
You don't see me, so you don't need to do the wisdom saving throw.
Malcolm.
I'm over
and as
here.
I'm reaching. Please.
Listen, I told you I didn't want to go in there,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody else said, "Okay, we're going in." So you
But
you
I
disobeyed your leader right away. So why would I even want to show my authority over that? Like, what's the point?
Well, now we need you to come in because we're about to go somewheres where we're not going to know where we're going. And I feel as though without you there, it might get a little bit hairy. And I would really like it if you accompany us. No one else has an appetite like I do.
I don't think it's a good idea.
I don't think it's a good idea either, but I mean...
You don't think what's a good idea, mates?
Oh, perfect.
There you go. You can have him go with you.
We have stalled. So,
You don't know
There's
where
some-
that came from.
then I just say it out loud. There's a summoning circle inside that was made of blood. Now there's this strange tree with a nose that's got a button, and we don't know where it goes.
Or if it even goes.
I don't know what the button does. I haven't even pushed it yet.
So he hops down off the top of the building.
Neat. I thought you were right next to me.
Skills. Take me to this. I can't stay long. I just need to see.
Okay. It's upstairs, and I point him in the right direction.
So he walks in. He walks upstairs.
Are you with him when he walks upstairs, Ironhide?
Yeah.
So as he walks in the room, I'm like, "Hey, what do you guys think this does?" And I
What do you mean? What? Oh no! No!
Is
I'm
anyone
still standing in the door. I'm standing in
okay?
the doorway.
I still have the eyeballs in my hand if it makes any better.
Were you right next to him, Ironhide? Were you like keeping
Who?
stride with him, Badrick?
Yes. I was trying to anyway. I assume he's faster than I am.
So as you push the button, they were both over the circle.
Oh.
They disappear.
fuck.
What the hell, dude?
Where do you think they went?
I don't know. Maybe you can push it again. If you push it
We
again, do you think they'll come back?
We should probably go after him.
The circle stops glowing for a few seconds.
Oh, no.
After a few seconds.
Oh no. We should probably go find them, right?
We split the party, and not on purpose. Shit.
I didn't think that was gonna happen. I thought I was with him too. Guess that's outside the
So I
the
feel
circle.
like you learned a great lesson today about these floors are so uneven. No.
Full frame now.
That's true. I can. Hey.
If you look at the stream, I removed his names from the.
I can't. I'm so far away from my keyboard.
Oh my god. Do you think I should go get Malcom?
Yeah, we should definitely get Malcolm. So,
All right, I run
I'm
down.
already walking the direction. Yeah, I go
So-
over there.
Oh my god!
Malcolm, while you're outside, you hear them like walk away, and you hear the stairs, and you don't hear their footprints anymore. And then after about like a minute, you hear. My fucking microphone is too good now. You
Fill
hear
your
the
mouth.
clattering of someone running down the stairs and across the room.
Oh no. I'll open the door and go. Made a mistake.
Malcolm, help! Fix this,
I mean, I
please. Please.
didn't do it, but I didn't stop it either.
Malcolm, I'm so sorry. Please help us.
What did you do?
So-
I don't know where Ironhide went.
He just disappeared. So did the
I
cat
don't know
guy.
anything about summoning circles.
I pressed literally millions of buttons in my life.
Both figurative
Nothing
and
has
literal.
ever done this for me. Yes. None of them have ever done this before. I pressed the button and they both just disappeared.
I think they were over the circle.
So
yeah,
so
there's
you
a circle.
so hold on. Let me just get a timing of the events that happened here. So you
Okay.
broke into the crazy lady's house.
for
Yep.
good.
No, I guess
It was for good.
illegally breaking in and entering. Great. First off, we're
Chaotic.
doing
Well, she's illegally
we're doing
summoning
great.
things.
Second, you foraged through her whole house, and one of our friends came out with
They were-
eyeballs. It was kind of gross. He was like looking at him real close. He smelt them. It was weird.
We were looking
There
for
are-
evidence.
There's dirt on the plates too. There's dirt on the plates in the cabinet.
That's evidence.
Very weird.
That's evidence.
Third, you find a circle made of something's blood that you
Yep.
don't know what the sigil is,
Nope.
and it has and then you proceeded to light all of the candles in that same room, which
For
made
science.
wait, hold on, which made something appear out of the painting. Am I getting this right? Is this the whole story? Something appeared out of the painting,
I think the painting was on
and
the
then
wall the whole time.
and then you pressed the button
I didn't
to
do
get the summoning circle to work. And it made
I don't think
our
you knew
friend
that's what was gonna
disappear,
happen.
and it made our friend
I
and
think
our
that's how it
ally
works.
disappear, right?
It's I
Yes.
mean it's a good thing I did that, and now we know how it works. So
Also,
Silver
also though,
linings.
it did stop glowing, so it might be off now.
No, the sigil is still glowing. The
Good.
thing that happened when he pushed the button stopped happening. You notice that it
Okay.
stayed for like it was probably
I
like
was
10
like-
seconds that the light stayed on.
Okay, because I was like, oh fuck.
No, the sigil is still
now
glowing.
It's broke.
So, Mike, now my real question about this whole event, timing, events, and whatnot was, why'd you do that?
it's I just want I need to know what it did.
So
I like to know how things work.
So when your friend Clementine was like, probably shouldn't do that, and then you were like, but I really want to, and she was like, you probably shouldn't. You were like, I don't care what she thinks. I'm just gonna do it.
I took that into account, but I felt like science was.
It sounds like
The
you're
most
not a good
important
friend,
thing.
is what
We
it sounds
needed-
like.
we
It sounds
needed
like you're
to
just. It sounds like you're just being a
understand what was
douchebag, and you didn't want to help the team by like. You just were like, I'm gonna do this, and don't give a fuck.
Okay, but now we have a real problem. We're missing part of our team, and I feel
Because
like
someone didn't want to listen to his friends. He
yes,
just was like,
yes,
I'm
it
just...
sorry.
It happened.
I'm a terrible
happened.
person.
He's
That's
learned
who
the
I
lesson.
am.
Okay, so we figured it out. Okay, so we know that. All right. So what I think we should do is we should go get someone that really knows about this stuff, like the king's sister, who's also an undead person that knows like really good magic and stuff, because that's the first person I thought of when I heard about a demon summoning circle or something. Just a shot in the dark.
Time. We might not have time for that now, though.
At this
What
hour?
if they're dying right now?
At this
What if
hour,
she's asleep?
There
It's
ain't
like
no
8:30, man.
there ain't no rest for the wicked.
Or the dead, I guess.
She doesn't sleep. She's dead. She's
That's what I'm
undead.
saying,
Like
yeah.
she's always awake.
All right.
I mean, the only other option, right, is the two of you go up there, make sure he's standing in the circle, and have him press the button again.
You're just gonna stay here?
My hands are clean. I get to go home and see the king. Duke's still around. I mean, there's...
Looks like we might be doing this.
Or
by
Saal.
ourselves.
Sal, there's
I have
also...
to give you a few minutes. I have to go to the bathroom.
Why
Do you
don't
want
we
to take a quick break? Yeah,
real
let's take a quick
Yeah.
break. Hold on,
All right.
hold on. Before you leave, I want Sal, there is this one other thing we could do.
What's
And
that?
just say, fuck it. Then we don't have to worry about tapioca pudding all over our shoulders all the time. That weird thing he does, that thing when he's like he's talking. He's not chewing on anything. But why does he do that?
I kind of like Vacarage.
You like him? You kind of like him a little bit? You like him a little bit?
No, that's messed up. Ironhide's healed both of you. What is wrong with you? You're bad friend.
She's right.
You're being a
You
bad
need to
friend.
save.
Are you guys doing this outside?
Well, they're
Yes.
talking to a
Go
wall.
inside.
They're talking to a wall.
Inside.
Everyone make perception checks.
Oh fuck!
Fucking shit fuck.
Oh, I
You
don't
guys
roll
are
two.
really
I
far
roll one.
away.
This is
Yeah, not bad.
17.
20. Dirty 20.
19.
You all notice a group of guards walking down the road.
We need to go inside.
Just shut the door and stand outside and talk to each other.
Route.
I'm going. And I go back upstairs. I walk away. I'm like, nope, I'm not doing this. This is stupid. And I just go back inside and I'm going to go and push the button and go follow him because I can't leave him alone like that. I can't do it. I can't. I
Yeah.
can't leave him behind. I can't.
I go inside, and as I'm going in, it's like, we really need your help on this one, bud.
Like, I can't fight with you anymore. We just need to get this done.
What do the guards look like they're doing? Do they look like they're coming directly to us?
They're walking.
No,
And
but are
if
they, does it look like they're beelining to the house that we're at?
No.
Okay.
But you do notice one looking dead at you, Malcolm.
Oh, so he saw me against the wall?
Yes.
Okay.
And so, like, the group of 5 continue on, and he's just, like... What are you doing?
You don't see me.
But I do. You're right there. And he points directly at you.
I'm just trying to blend in. This is what I look like when I don't. I take the hood off and I'm just like this beaming, bright blue, purple, yellow colored outfit.
Okay, just maybe just make your clothes a different color if you want to blend in.
This is not how this cloak works.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a weird game of hide and seek you're playing, my friend. I've got.
Oh, look! I point. Do you want me to
Roll
do
a
deception?
Yes.
That's not bad. A 12.
No.
I was just gonna turn into the wall again, and then you wouldn't be able to see me.
Just.
Okay, I'll leave, and I just like start walking the other way from. If the guards were walking this way, I just like slowly walk the other way, away from the building.
He starts walking, but he's definitely like looking at you over his shoulder, and then he like leaves.
Once he turns back around, I put the hood back on, and I turn into a rock that's on the ground. And then once he turns the corner, I run back to the house, and I'm like, if it's unlocked, it's not breaking in, right? And I just turn the door knob and push the door in.
It opens.
I run up the stairs. Hurry up the stairs, go! Hurry up, I don't feel good! Where do I stand?
Let's take a break right there.
Oh my god!
Let's not take a break. Nope.
No, you got something?
We did it. We guilted him into it.
Now I have to change my alignment. I'm just kidding.
You just break in.
No, I know. I'm just joking.
So what are you doing? You're all standing in the room.
Well, I have a staff, so I think I probably could push the button from the sigil, right? With the staff?
Yep.
You guys ready?
Nope.
Let's do it.
You wanna hold it?
Malcolm, when you enter the room, make a history check.
Oh boy. Going with
Can
the
you do it with
gold.
advantage? Because I kind of told him what it was about.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
$19.
Nice.
The tree looks like Dunnigan. Exactly like Dunnigan.
Fucking knew it.
I was so fucking close. But I was
I
right
thought-
the whole
I
time.
figured when you guys said there was a tree, I thought it was him right away.
I knew it.
As she's about to push the button, it's his nose, right? That she's pushing. The button is his
Yes.
nose.
I never saw him, so.
Right as you like go to push it, I'm like, "That's Dook!" And then she pushes the button.
So you all teleport,
Ah,
and when you come to, you are in a pit that is about, it's like 60 feet across each way, and it's circular. Welcome! I hope you're ready.
what the hell does that mean? Who the fuck is this guy?
And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Oh
Ah. That motherfucker. I hate you guys for breaking into a house.
Clearly, this was the plot hook we were supposed to follow.
Thanks for watching this dysfunctional D&D presentation of the War for Garaxia. Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to keep up with the Guardians of Garaxia and a ton more. Homebrewed just for you.